Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I think this is his year. He had almost 200 strikeouts last year. And watching him pitch, it seems like he's the type of guy that learns something every outing. I love the strikeout ability. I want to see it in effect today. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home. He'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Head-to-head against Chris Archer, hitless in 3 at-bats. And there's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Schwarber is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's taken for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Hit to first. To his right, Smith. And he's safe.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back. Runner at second here with one man out. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Misses, ball 2. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Conforto. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Neil Walker.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a slider, ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's Archer on 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive.
Jay Bruce.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Jason Hayward.
Too low, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Addison Russell, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 count. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So stepping in, Dominic Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Noah Syndergaard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They try. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Archer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Center fielder.
Here's Ben Revere.
Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Down the first baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On the ground up the middle, taken in by Flores. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in.
Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs, just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually is a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1 and 2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Javier Baez.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes a called strike 2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Swing and a liner. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Neil Walker.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1 strike now from Archer. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here it comes on 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, pitcher, Chris Archer.
At the plate, Chris Archer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilmer Flores goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one sent foul. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Revere is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Fernando Salas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Fernando Salas.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Wilson Contreras.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Revere is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike two.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit on the ground to third. Russell has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. Here's Neil Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 strike now from Archer. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 2-0. Tony Sipp gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tony Sipp.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Schwarber.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder number 22.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Suarez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Baseman, number 9. Javier
Digging in to
Baez.
try it again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, and he's gone 3 for 4. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Suarez is there for it, and that retires the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-0 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in and looking for more, Dominic Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Revere going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Josh Edgen is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Josh Edgen.
Ian Happ is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Happ.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Ben Revere. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 40.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, that's a tough pitch. I love the way he let that ball travel deep and still drove it to the opposite field. He wouldn't have hit that changeup if he didn't do all those things.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this will be fouled away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Justin Grimm comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Yoenis Cespedes is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Neil Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Career line against Grimm. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Standing in, Jay Bruce 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Justin Grimm wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.